What is up, my amazing people? As you guys can see from the background, if the title was not clear enough, we're actually going on a train. I even got my little conductor hat on, you know, to set the vibe. Now, I've been wanting to go on a train for a very long time, and I'm so happy I got to bring you along for it too. I hope you enjoy this video and seeing its wonderful sceneries. Now, joining me on this adventure will be my sister Melissa. Isn't she so pretty when she sleeps? You'll be seeing more of that in this video. Through the video, I'll actually be answering some questions that I received during my trip on my Instagram story, as well as questions I had before my trips. So I'll be covering all of that throughout the video. If I left any questions out, please let me know in the comments below. So let's start the adventure. And to do that, we'll actually need to hop on a plane to Los Angeles to catch the train. So let's go. So for the first question is, how much is it? Well, now there are different prices for the section you want to sit at. We were fine with coach because the display of the other rooms on their website didn't really look all that comfortable for the price it was. So for our seats, we paid $160 each one way. And that was from Los Angeles to Seattle, Washington. I do live in Las Vegas, so my sister and I actually flew very early in the morning from Vegas to LAX. Then we caught the train from LA to all the way to Seattle. Then when we were done with our plane and our trip and everything, we took the plane from Bellingham, Washington, all the way to Vegas. All of this cost us about $290 for transportation. We brought a pillow and a blanket and slept super comfortable. Of course, during the summer, just bring a lighter blanket. You have enough leg room and can recline your seats back enough to have a good night rest. My sister actually suffers from lower back issues, which was my most concern, but she was actually totally fine with the seats as well. Where's she at? You ready? Our VIP person, thank you so much for picking us up.
Hey, I'm not wearing any makeup. Don't get me.
Let's add a filter. Let's make you look like a Barbie real quick. No, but thank you, seriously.
You're welcome. Welcome to LA.
Not
Your
for too
personal
long.
flight attendant and chauffeur.
There you go. Now, how do you look for the train station? Let's go there. Well, when you arrive to the train station, you'll actually find port entrances, and all of those will have a port number. When the train is ready to receive people, they'll actually display the train number, and you'll be able to go there when it's ready. Just make sure you're on time and aim to be there at least 15 minutes earlier. You'll keep getting updated with the tram app or your ticket, if anything. Now, how far is it? The whole ride is actually completed within 35 hours. They do have a lot of stops if you are deciding to go out to Oregon, San Francisco, or other places in the coast area. And although it sounds like a lot of time, trust me, you won't even want it to end. We live such a hectic life that moments where you can simply relax, it's a very refreshing feeling. how does it work? First thing with this, I gotta say, is that I was very surprised to see how clean the bathrooms were. I guess I was expecting them to be kind of smelly or dirty, but I'm glad to have been proven wrong on this. They were clean and the staff made sure to keep them that way, and also smoke free, as we did have an incident where someone kept wanting to smoke on the train and they got called out for it in the speakers, which the conductors were like super funny. Anyways, there are 2 locations where the bathrooms are. There's some in the set of the front train and there's some in the back, and they both have around 3 or 4 bathroom stalls, so you're all set. Now these bathrooms don't have a shower, so I recommend bringing baby wipes and just showering with that, and just showering when you get to your destination. All right, we've made it to the bathroom section, which actually is that's pretty small. I'll give you guys like a little look on how it looks and what the setup is pretty much. I mean, as soon as you walk in, there is an infant change table right here. There's the toilet seat covers, napkins, tissues, and right here is the toilet. There's that on the side. This is where you flush. This is yours truly. So literally, you walk in, you turn, that's it. And there's the sink right here, but it has everything you need. Another question is, does it make any stops and how long they are? The train does make several stops, and you have about 10 minutes or so to have a stretch and catch some fresh air. And those who smoke, well, this will be your only moment you'll actually be able to have a smoke break. Keep this in mind from the time that we did this trip. Masks were required, but I don't believe it's a requirement anymore. But just take one just in case. How much luggage can I bring? Well, that luggage situation is actually really fair. Well, to my opinion. You can bring 2 free bags with you with the purchase of the ticket. You can have a carry-on and a personal bag with you, and anything regarding a heavier duty bag or anything like bigger suitcases in that sense, they'll actually need to be checked in and stored somewhere else in the train. But the 2 carry-on bags will actually be stored as soon as you come in. Before heading upstairs to your seat, they'll have some little racks. You can just set those down and you'll be all set to go. Halfway through. It's we left like around 10, I would say, and it's like 12:50 right now. We are set to arrive at 8 o'clock tomorrow at night. It's a 35-hour train ride, but we're enjoying the scenery. How are you liking it?
It's great. It's really, really nice. Very peaceful. Does not feel rushed at all. And I think like we're getting a really good eye-opener because we just recently got on an airplane, which is completely the opposite. Everything's so hectic, rushed, yelling, etc. And here's kind of like just chill, look at a nice view, walk whenever you like.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
We'll get there when we get there.
We'll get there when we get there. Like there's no rush, so it's really nice.
I really like it. We're just gonna continue enjoying the scenery and, you know,
Taking some big old naps.
yes, well deserved. You see this ojeras?
Oh my god.
They gotta go.
Yes.
And we got 35 hours to fix that. But let's continue the cruise.
Sounds good.
on a train? Besides relaxing, there isn't much in the train that provides us entertainment based. Towards the end of our ride, some nature scouts came to teach us some historical facts around the second to last stop of the train. There's really no music, nobody's talking too loud. You're always welcome to bring books, coloring pages, board games, card games, etc. Anything to keep you busy. Stretch break número 2. We're in San Jose. I don't know. I'm like all lost. But we are alive.
They were just like, get up, get some here.
Get some vitamin C. Kind of forcing you to get out because you gotta enjoy whatever place you're stopping by. They do make several stops, so just to stretch your legs, get some fresh air and then continue your ride. You can definitely like hop from like little cart to cart to get some sun or food, and then see different scenic routes, which you guys will see in this video for sure. This homie over here has been sleeping most of the time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't really do all-nighters, and I think that's what really affected me. I'm getting old. I can't do all-nighters anymore. I feel like I better be like, I literally take a nap, I wake up because I'm hungry, I'll enjoy the view, go back to sleep,
And repeat.
and I'm over here like, listen.
Wake up. No, but it's definitely nice. I'm gonna try to catch other areas for you guys, but I mean, it's 3 o'clock. How many hours do we got left?
Oh, girl. More than 20, I can tell you that.
Yep. So let's continue to enjoy it. Now, how do you get from one section to the next? Do you have to sit down all the time? You definitely don't have to sit down all the time. Each section is connected, and you can open the doors with like your foot or a push of a button with your hand on the door. This does allow the door to automatically open and close on its own, so make sure you walk through it before it closes on you again. Be mindful that the train is going about 80 miles an hour, so you might be walking like a drunk person going through one section on the other. I know I was. Does food come included with it? Well, now, food does not come included with the train ticket. They do have a snack shack under the observation deck for you to purchase, as well as like a restaurant type vibe for those who want to purchase from the room cabins. You guys will be able to sign up for those so they can have like a head count beforehand for each meal. But each meal has its own cost. Like breakfast is like, I want to say 20, lunch is like 30, and then 40, and then it's just like so on. And this brings me to my next question. Can I bring my own food? And the answer is yes. We actually had gone to the store and picked out some snacks to hold us off on the ride, and I highly recommend doing this. They do have hot water, so if you want to bring something that needs that, you'll be able to survive the train ride with no rush. And if you run out of snacks, they got you covered at the snack store. Word of advice, bring a companion that you can stand. Someone that you can have a conversation with, and even if you're not saying anything, it's a good company to have. email saying like, did you look at that? Oh my gosh, did you see that? I would even recommend doing this as a solo trip if you like, to get some alone time in too. So we made it to Selena. Anything for Selena. Again, we're stretching our feet. Everything's good right now. We checked the observation room. That was pretty cool. The scenery got a little dull for us. So you get a little nap in it. But exciting because in a little bit we'll be able to catch all aboard. Catch the sunset. So enjoy. Another question is, does the train have Wi-Fi? And even though it doesn't, before the whole world goes out of its place, let me tell you, it's not fully needed. Again, it's a way for you to disconnect, and sometimes the only time you will allow yourself to disconnect is if you're forced to. Now, the first day you will have service. Sometimes it's a little spotty, but you will be able to text and see, videos like my videos for your entertainment, of course. But the second day is when you actually won't have any service, since you are going through a lot of forest views and not much signal to go around. just releasing some gas. Just kidding. We have made it to Klamath Falls, Oregon. We woke up and girl, there was no desert. Desert who? Nevada who? It was,
Nevada.
I know. It snowed and we're in Oregon. We slept through, I think last time we slept it was getting closer to San Francisco. Woke up in Oregon. It's very beautiful. Just here stretching our legs. There has been some delays on our train because of that weather. But it's fine. Time has actually gone super slow, or fast, sorry, fast.
I don't know about you.
No, fast.
Fast.
I mean, it's just like the scenery helps. It just helps to see all the nature, all the new. You get the ocean, you get the desert, you get the forest. You get the forest with snow. And it's just so nice.
You get a little bit of everything.
Like you're scared to fall asleep because it's like, what if you miss something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can fall. But it's really nice, very relaxing.
Sad to say, we don't even want to get to our destination. Like, we're excited to be at Seattle, but like, it's just been such a nice ride that you don't even want to get out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just a nice surprise to see like the unexpected.
And just having the ability to just sit and relax, like you would just live a very hectic life.
Because your phone has no service, so you don't really have, I mean, you have it here and there, but you're basically forced to just like chill, relax, and enjoy the view, and enjoy nature. And I think sometimes we all need that, especially with our hectic lives, especially if you live in a city, like another big city. It's nice to just, sit back, relax, and enjoy, God's creations.
That's so pretty. Like nothing you can see in a car, walking. There's just certain things that just allow you to see certain things. A car is used for many things, a plane is used for other things, but also our trains, and you never think of using this because of time. Like it's so far, it's too long, but it's not enough. Yeah. We'll continue to enjoy the awe moments. Right now there's some people giving us some information regarding like what we see, but we're checking out the views, things that you guys are watching as well. But we're gonna continue this path. Our train got a little delayed because of the snow earlier this morning, so instead of getting there around 7:50 at night, we're actually gonna get there around like 9:25 p.m. So we're just gonna chill here for a bit, snack on some things as well as we both enjoy this beautiful sunset. So I'll let you guys know when we get there, and it'll be pretty pitch black by the time we get there. So I'll see you guys in a bit. But Melissa, how are you enjoying it?
It's been great.
I can't hear you.
It's been great.
I can't hear you. Oh, there we go. It's been great. Alright, bye. And last question, would I travel by train again? And the answer is absolutely. My goal is to actually do all the trains in the US, which I believe are about 6 for now. It's such a different experience. And though I'm all about being out and about, I also believe in balance and taking those moments of slowing down and really enjoying all of God's creations that one can't see by driving. So yes, and I recommend you all trying it at least once in your life. That's a wrap for our train experience. I hope you enjoyed this video and encourages you to go out and explore this experience for yourself. Online you will find all the different prices they have, so make sure to check that out and check out other places they actually travel to as well, which I'll link everything in the description below for you. And now the time has come for the word of the day, where I talk to you about what I took from today's adventure. So today's word of the day is escape. Now you might have thought I had a lot of time to get a lot of things done, right? Well, wrong. I went in wanting to read and play games and edit videos, and went in with a mindset of filling up the hours with things I wanted to do. When it wasn't too long in the ride, where I decided to put everything down and just escape my mind for a little bit. I found peace in just looking out the window, closing my eyes here and there, and walking out to different places we would stop at. It created a space where I was able to pause and turn off my life for a moment and be at peace with myself. Escaping defines as breaking free from confinement or control, and sometimes we don't even notice when we're actually submitted to a routine and society timelines, that we break away from who we are and turn into little robots on doing things through like a time lapse. Escaping from that can simply be doing something to clear your mind and walking away from things that cause you anxiety or stress over your life. Places where you have no choice but to let go. With all this being said, I don't want you to think that by escaping means it won't come back. You run the risk of falling back to the norm, but the more you put yourself first and do things at least once a month to disconnect you and connect you back with yourself, with your reality, you will even find yourself in a better balance in your everyday attitude. It's important to learn when your body asks for an escape and listen to it. Life can be hectic, but let's work on learning to escape from negative mindsets, escape from bad habits, from people or things that don't even bring the best in us. After all, you should explore not to escape life, but for life not to escape you. I would love to know if you would or have gone on a train and what your experiences are. Where would you like to take a trip to by train? Thank you so much for taking your time and watching this video. Please join our amigos by subscribing to my channel for more adventures I take you along with. And turn on the bell notification to be notified as soon as our next adventure begins. Remember that you are the light of the world, so don't let anybody or anything dull that shine. I love you guys so much. God bless you and adios amigos.